Hovering somewhere in between Laurel Halo's Quarantine and the soundtrack embedded into a Game Boy cartridge, Lealani breathes life into chiptune synthesizer pop in a patient but potent manner. It's pretty easy to sum up the sound of Fantastic Planet, not to be mistaken for the Failure album, also not to be mistaken for an album that is a failure. Fantastic Planet is self-describing. Lealani sculpts the world slowly but surely like a DIY sandbox and leaves you with a castle bucket and plastic spade. I can imagine a lot of reactions to the way that Leilani's vocals waver over the instrumentals at hand, but I think they're fantastic, especially the way that the opening track Lonely Stars raises its melody multiple pitches higher as if the song is steadily ascending. Her voice sounds like an echoing call in the midst of overwhelming surroundings, before the track Floating wobbles with each further description of gravity's pull. I don't think the simple act of a jump has ever sounded so suspenseful. It does become a rather demanding listen the further that you go, even if it is the usual length of around 48 minutes. Its low BPMs at times will make it a therapeutically unfolding experience as opposed to any series of immediate bops. But I would say that this is a benefit. It benefits the way that the album reveals itself. Yes, that's right fellas, Patience is bloody good. It's never truly comforting, but it's never truly nefarious either. It seems to keep a sense of the unknown suspended like a really good magician, but it keeps you excited to hear where the album will travel next. It's the track Slow on the Weekend that makes me realize this, but then you receive earshot of a track like Seas of Mars, which is genuinely just beautiful. A moment where a bit of guitar is heard to tie all the sounds together like a steadier step towards any sense of closure or comfort. Whether you're hearing drum machines louder than ever or the dizzying synthesizer wah-wahs take precedence over everything else like a wave of worry that just won't go away no matter what, Fantastic Planet manages to capture its magic, tightly like a firefly in a jar. No moment feels exempt from the atmosphere that it's building, and it even receives a gorgeous conclusion with Little House, with the kind of comfy guitar melody that you'd hear in a summery indie song, but plastered with a ton of disorienting synthesizer fodder that speaks of another world entirely. To me, none of this ever gets annoying. I actually think it's one of the most unique musical expressions I've heard, especially when it comes to the actual act of showing one's individuality. Shockingly liberating, and generally it just sounds so damn cool. I'd say that a strong 8 out of 10 really suffices for this one.